Well, my friends, I am back with another video of you on episode 10 of Dark Abbot. We just got 2 episodes left of the season. So, yeah. I gotta wish High Dive puts the app on the PlayStation too. That way I don't have to use my phone just to watch it like that. And it kind of gets annoying. Yeah. Sorry. So, let's get into the video because, well, we got a lot. We got one more video to do after this. Right, how to do my Eden Zero. The reason I'm going to be doing Bleach now is because, like Eden Zero, I didn't do it on Saturday because I went to see Blue Beetle that day. And also was a little frustrated with, I lost this for a little bit. I didn't know where it was, but I did eventually find it. And also I saw some DVDs out too because I had taken a while to look for it. So yeah, I was pretty busy that when I got home. So I couldn't really do much of the reviews. I said Blue Beetle was a good film. I enjoyed it. And it's similar, and spoiler, it symbolizes that Ted Cord may have been captured by the Reach. Still alive. Might be also he was captured by the Reach. A group of villains from the comics. I like to see DC and Marvel open up a manga branch. Marvel Japan. Like they can make they could translate the comics into Japanese, but also make manga original stories. And then just team partner up with other companies. Like they had a good partnership with Shueisha. They done other Marvel manga, but they mostly got good partnership with Shueisha. And it's the release of Deadpool Samurai, 15 chapter manga. Which is good, by the way. If you haven't read it, I suggest you go read it. It's good. So, yeah. I actually like to see more collaborations between Shueisha and Marvel. Basically, Shueisha and Shigarodonsha are basically the Marvel and DC of Japan. Both have boosting rosters of brilliant characters. But unlike the American comic companies, Shueisha mostly outshines Kodansha in the West. Because Kodansha doesn't. Kodansha way one failed era. Not recent manga to tie into the anime adaptations. In the UK. Yeah, a lot of the Kodansha manga I have, Sailor Moon and Eden Zero and Fairy Tail, they're only released in the United States and Canada. Even manga released by Seven Seas Entertainment too. Even, like Ayakashi Triangle, even though that's shown in Jump. Well, technically, we do. Technically, I think they did release a. I'm not sure about the Shaman King manga, because I'm not sure they released that here. Excuse me a sec, I'm gonna check some in. I just took a look at the manga that did not release in the UK, and they do not have Biz's logo. Mainly because Kodansha doesn't partner up with Biz. But it seems Biz abandoned Ayakashi Triangle as well, because that never got a UK release either. So it was released by Seven Seas Entertainment instead of Biz. I don't know why. Even though it's on the Manga Plus app. So I don't get. I'm sorry, get off topic. Let's just get into review. So, the episode slightly recaps where we left off. The god's a cocky bastard. He plans to kill them when the time is right. He likes to see them try and get him. So, anyway, you already know something's going to happen. So she takes Kato and I out of her room. It means that the system's been thrown to whack because of that guard. The spirits are about the weakened ones until one is left standing. As well, she calls it a graduate. And they're much more powerful. Will she explain more? The Kato's phone starts ringing. And it's from Yayoi. But Yayoi is right next to him. She tells him not to answer it. Anna calls at the right timing. Aiko shows up on the door suddenly slams. The child is asked. Kato tries his best to open the door while Yayoi is stopping the ghost behind it. Aiko's not sure what to do. So it might be solved in time. And Kato manages to stop Aiko from answering, as it'll cost her life. So the graduates are way powerful and they cannot be kept in her room. They must be kept somewhere else. So, let's discuss more tomorrow. Next day, they help clean up Ai's apartment. Also, go clean up Yoi's home room. And also, find a way to keep the ghosts out. So, they go back, so they go clean up Yoi's room as well. I had to go because of her brother's memorial service, so she heads back to our hometown. So, it's basically exhausting. Even Yoi admits that they were lucky. And that guy wasn't a cocky prick. And they would have been dead for sure. So anyway, since those stories were destroyed, need graduates to stop him. She actually has killed a god before, a different one. And there are different types of guards with different abilities. So let's rip this guy. He's a real cocky shit. So they must find more graduates. There need 6 graduates. And luckily Yayoi has 5. So that means they need a lot more spirits to become another graduate. So that means they're going to be going on a cross-country road trip to the most haunted places throughout Japan. And catch the spirits. So they can use against the god and the demon that took her mother. Yeah. Also, Kato reminds Yayoi that she's gonna do time for the tutoring session. So yeah. After done, they go on a little trip on a bike. Yui tells Kato that he's a good partner. Anyway, Kato offers to take Yui anywhere she wants as a treat. They end up going to the haunted location. See, there's a location on the map that's not marked, in a way. Not a location on the map that has no data on it, because it's unknown. It could be nothing, but also could be very dangerous. So it's best to go investigate, look for it now, so she doesn't have to do it later. And of course, it's revealed to be S-Class, much more dangerous. So I go in. That's where the episode ends. Next episode is going to be what reason is. This is a very expert horror. Unlike Marpa's Dark Trio adaptations of the Dark Trio, this exceeds more of horror than the others. You really feel scared. Very tense, great atmosphere. Nothing against Jujutsu Kaisen, Hell's Paradise, or Chainsaw Man. They're great stories. I love them. But that's not what I'm talking about. So anyway, we'll see what next week has in store. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You're today all music comes in the future. And this is guys later for Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War. If I have enough time when I'm done, I'm going to do some JoJo Part 7. Let's actually reading that. And I'm going to go into the chat over the infamous song that's been recreated in animation. And hopefully it does get an adaptation. Hopefully. But thank you, I'll see you all next time for another later for Bleach. Q Phoenix out.